Hey there, everybody. I am here. I'm wearing my freaking glasses, and I'm feeling freaky. This is Valley of Endless War. I don't know why I just did that. Anyhow, this is Valley of Endless War. We're here again. Hello. Um, Couple of announcements before we introduce our amazing cast. We have, of course, uh, Star Wars coming up this Tuesday. I believe they are having a session. But before then, we have Tales of Arden tomorrow night. It's going to be picking up around 11:30 EST my time is usually when we start. And then we have uh, no news on Dimensional Dial as of just yet. And I believe Tales of Arden will not be back for the subsequent week after that. But we will be back next Wednesday for another episode of Valley of Endless War. So stay tuned for that. With that, let's move on to a lovely winged friend over here, Mr. Frank. Oh, you are muted, bud.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Frank, otherwise known as Zukin. I'm not really on much of anything, but we're here for a good time. Meryl.
Oh, moving down to Merle.
Oh, me next?
Mm-hmm.
I play Merle. I'm the fighter of the campaign. I also go by Nifty or Nifty Root Beer on most social medias. Except for on YouTube, you can find me as Nasty No Mixie for Let's Plays.
Let's go up to Zeraphine.
Well, hello, I'm Cosmic Bat. I am playing as Seraphine, and you can find me under Cosmic Bat pretty much everywhere.
And Visenya.
Hi, I play Visenya, and you can find me nowhere.
That's right. She is an enigma. All right. So, last time, quite a lot happened last time, completely by accident. No, you guys actually did roll really well and discover a secret volcano fortress of hidden illusionary elves. They weren't too happy you intruded on their space. And so they attempted to kill you. Weird. They're still trying to kill you, even to this moment. You guys are kind of trying to run away. You're on your still goats. You're on the path. Every one of you is pretty much is hurt or close. So let's get it going. Can't play the intro anymore, so get right into it. You guys are picking up speed. The Still Goats are quick, but not quick by horse standards. They're like better jumpers than runners long distance.
Can we remind everybody of the names?
Oh yes, of course.
We talking about Bertha? I'm on Bertha.
Yeah. Bertha and Brenda? What was the other one?
Betsy.
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 Bertha
And
Betsy.
Javier.
And fucking Javier.
Yeah, don't forget the Javier.
That's right. That's who I'm on.
Of course, never forget me. My goodness.
So how far do we know how far we've gone? Like how far have we gotten? How far behind the elves are?
So Javier is pulling forward pretty quickly of the Still Goats. The elves were shooting down at you from the ridge before the shooting stopped. And if you remember, you guys had to go around and then climb up the ridge. So they're currently going down the ridge in the opposite direction of you. You guys are kind of
Okay.
gaining
Uh,
from that right now.
Who is Frank riding with? Because Frank is usually, being held onto by one of our many strong women.
Basically, you could sit on the shoulder of whoever you want.
Well, who wants to use Frank as a wand real quick?
I'm in the front, so I don't know where you're, because I'm on Javier, so I would be in front. So I don't know what you want to do and where you want to be.
Frank, Meryl, hold on to me and point me at that ledge.
Ruse.
Hmm.
Her name is Mirabelle, but she goes by Merle.
Oh, Ruse knows this. I am Frank currently.
Oh, Frank fucks it up. Okay.
Frank
Okay.
fucking it up.
Now I understand. You kept doing it, and I was like,
Yeah.
is he doing it on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't realize that either. I was like, it's whatever.
My bad.
So
So-
she is going to be like, it's Merle, and then grab you and point you.
And then I'm going to attempt to what I had idea, where was it? Thunder wave. I was gonna thunder wave the cliff behind us to keep them from following.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. You go to cast the spell. And it... Hold on. Ah! My dice are stuck! No!
Do that. Sticky dice.
No comment.
Yeah. What level are you casting it at?
I only have a level 1 spell slot.
It don't work.
Frank will just be like,
Stops.
fuck! And then try it one last
You
time.
do get your spell slot back, though.
Oh, he's gonna say fuck and then try it one more time.
Okay. It goes through.
Hell yeah.
The thunder wave goes off. You hear a... You don't even know if anyone was up there.
I don't know, but our path should be a little harder to follow now.
Sure. As you guys are rushing forwards on this road, you are constantly looking back. Who is behind the group? Who would be at the back on Betsy?
Either me. or
You'd
the-
be pretty far up front. You were flying, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who was on your horse, Javier?
Me.
Merle.
Okay, so would it be then Zeraphine?
Probably then.
Okay. You want to go ahead and give me a perception check as you look back?
I sure can.
While she does that, Frank's gonna let go of Meryl and just fly back and hit Zeraphine in the back and then just hold on.
18.
18. Even with the dust falling down and making a bit of a cloud from Frank's latest attack, you see 3 figures emerge from the dust, moving quickly on mounts made of fire.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Let's not do that.
Come on.
What if we didn't?
Yeah, what if
Let's
we
just
did?
throw
You're gonna
ourselves
pose?
off the cliff now? End it all.
I can't see them, they can't see me.
So, what would you all like to do in this relatively flat land?
Does it look like they're
To try
gaining on
and-
us?
Yeah, are they gaining?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't have any spells. I can't do anything.
We're all
How far are
dead.
they?
They're roughly 400 feet back.
Are they on
400.
horses or goats?
They are on something.
Fire.
Oh, yeah,
they're
fire
on
horse.
fire.
It looks like they're sitting on top of fire elementals.
Great.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna vicious mockery their fire elementals.
Wait, can I bless everyone first?
Yes, absolutely.
Fuck.
Because I don't think it'll help me because I don't really have any long range right now. Do you three have long range? Because I know you have a javelin that you can throw.
Yeah, but
Seraphine has got a bow as well.
Okay, because I can bless three
Yeah.
people at once.
That's my bow.
Yeah, my javelin can only go up to 120 feet.
How far
Yeah,
back?
I got a
are
bow. Most of my magic is
Only
fire, though.
120.
120.
Because I can bless
Trigger,
three.
trigger.
I can bless all three of you at once. And that is whenever you make an attack or a saving throw, you add a 1d4 to the attack or save.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless is dope.
Bless.
Bless.
Blessed.
So good. So good. Okay.
I didn't want to do a second level. I meant to do first.
So we had 1d4.
Yep.
So,
Hell yeah.
Can I ready my javelin for when they're 120 feet in front of me to throw at the middle one?
you sure can.
I'm going to do that.
All right. So, you're all running. The Javier is pulling forward with Merle and Frank. The two Sil goats, being led by Seraphine, are trailing behind. But in this area, there is flat plains, nothing but flat plains to your left. Not plains, but desert. Just bumpy, hilly desert. To your right, nothing but mountains. That being said, there are ways, if you'd like, coming up to take advantage of the terrain to sort of get away. For instance, you could take the Sil goats over the mountains. They are very good jumpers, very good climbers. Or you could find some way to speed up and get distance and then hide.
Javier talks, right?
Yep.
Of course I do.
Hey, Javier, would you like to be a very, very big horse?
I feel like that would slow me down, sir.
I'm pretty sure it speeds you up, my friend.
Hello, friend.
Woo!
We were wondering if you make it.
Our savior, because I'm out of
Yeah,
spells. Come
everybody.
help us.
Oh, God.
Guess
I have
what?
like 2 spells.
As you are running forward, quickly coming in your direction from the opposite way, you see Mikhail on a Silgo rushing your direction. He was coming to meet you, but now he's coming to save you.
I do one of these.
Yeah, turn around, turn around.
What have you done?
We've got some fire elementals and possible elves after us.
Super awesome.
3 of them, to be exact.
And we're all dead.
Pretty much.
We're dying.
Pretty
Frank's gonna touch
double-checking what
himself
level are we?
and heal himself. I realized I needed to finish that statement.
Yes.
Javier does call out to your new friend. He goes, "Oh, thank goodness! You've come to save us!"
What can
Frank just
Javier
kinda
do?
Look up and goes, Merle, are we gonna fight them?
What did you say the options were?
Run.
I said your options were run and hide, but fighting is an option.
Well, you said run and hide, and then what was the other one? You said we had 2 paths.
Go
we
over the
could take.
mountains.
Go over the mountains, or run and get distance.
I definitely don't think we should fight them. I think that we should put distance between us as much as we can. We should head into the mountains.
Javier cannot hop into the mountains. However,
I can hop on another goat. Or there is another goat that nobody's on, right?
yeah, yes,
Betsy or Bertha.
Bertha.
I don't know which one. Okay. What will happen to Javier?
Javier
What do
is
you-
a summon.
Oh, we'll summon him back later. I'm gonna.
Are you
No, I
sure he
wouldn't do
can't
that.
help? He's got pretty high dex.
Wait, if you can make him bigger, can't you make him smaller?
Yeah.
Put him
or
in my
I,
pocket.
like you say that, and then like Frank lean, because like I'm guessing we've got on Betsy while riding,
Yeah.
while we're trying to take over.
Oh no,
He's
no!
gonna-
That's going to require athletics
Oh.
check.
I'm gonna because I'm gonna get.
Hey,
on
I
Bertha.
want to see you do an athletics check. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-mm.
As my little
Can I
winged
can I
butt.
move Merle? I'm flying. Can I just move Merle? Just pick up Merle and put Merle on the silk.
That'll require an athletics check from you,
May I
Uh,
and the
assist?
DC will be considerably higher.
May I
As
assist?
you try to do that, I'm like, no, I got it. I got it. We're good. I can get over there.
Okay,
Okay.
Merle, you stand up to your feet, crouching on the saddle. Javier pulls up perfectly next to the sill goat Betsy,
God.
and you leap over. Go ahead and give me an for this athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics. I got a 16.
You got it.
Woo!
16
Clapping in the air.
with the 16. You jump over and land perfectly on the sill goat. Like you've done this a million times.
Like a gymnastic person. Like...
You score perfect 10. Perfect 10.
Dismount was good.
So, you are on the sill goat. Does Javier disappear, or you gonna make him try and climb a mountain with a goat?
Have him. Can you distract them, Javier? Slow them down a little
Yeah.
for us.
Javi will be okay. He comes back. He's a summon. He's
I
fine.
will do whatever is required of me.
He'll be fine.
Javier's the man.
We'll resummon you later, buddy.
I'm
Good
not a
luck.
man. I am a horse. Okay, Javier continues to run in the direction you all take off to the right and begin to climb and jump up a mountain. It's incredibly uncomfortable as the goats are you're bouncing in the seats. it's not great on your downstairs areas. Your ass and everything down there hurts. But
It's like riding a horse.
That especially hurts.
you are quickly climbing the mountain 20 feet at a time. Boom, 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 boom. And then Javier. You see Javier turn and run straight toward the elves.
Ah, poor Javi.
Ah,
Ah.
what a
He
hero.
gets
Good run.
He'll be
about
like
120
5
feet
minutes
from him.
here.
And you hear a whinny like you've never heard before. It's a
Ah.
war whinny. And about 6 magic missiles of level 7 hit him and he's dead. Instantly.
Not Javier.
I can't believe
Oh.
this. We need to host a funeral.
So,
Right. We're gonna have a funeral every time he dies.
that being
Yeah.
said, they are quickly approaching the base of the mountain where you are climbing, and you are not climbing fast enough. So,
Are they within 120 feet?
in just a moment.
Okay.
Let me see.
You mentioned it was elves and was it fire elementals? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
And they are below us?
Yes.
And are they within 150 feet?
I don't know.
I like where this is going.
Right. I like the questions.
Sounds good.
Elf pursuers. Is what this is going to be called. All right. So, yes, they are within 120 feet. So, Merle, you were holding your javelin. You're going to roll a disadvantage because you're having to throw it over your back as you're
Frank, when she goes, looks like she's gonna try
jostling
to
up a mountain.
toss something. He's gonna give her a bardic inspiration, and have his hand up to try to touch the spear. And when she goes to let go of it, he's gonna cast enlarge on the spear.
And you get a +4 on your attack roll.
It's the Hawkeye arrow.
D4.
I will allow this.
Plus my D4. Hold on.
Whoa. So,
Let's go.
Plus a D8.
son of a bitch.
Plus a D8.
Yeah, you're inspired. Bardic inspiration.
Oh,
That'll do it.
let's go.
That'll do it. All right.
Do I just roll normal damage with it being enlarged? What does that do?
It's going to be the damage plus a d4.
Okay.
Pretty
What the
sure,
fuck?
right?
I rolled a fucking one.
I
I
don't know.
can't
She's
remember.
throwing a tree trunk at this point.
I
Okay.
have that as a spell in a different campaign and I don't remember. There's my D4. So 9 damage.
All right.
Womp womp.
9 total damage.
And that was to the dude that's riding it, not the elemental.
Here is the issue with your plan. That is a javelin of returning,
Yes.
which means a tree trunk returns to your position.
Right.
I
I'm
should
waiting.
be able to.
I can release the spell on it.
Okay. Oh
Once
my
it like
god.
pops above us, I'm
You
just gonna
grab
be like,
tree trunk.
I'm shitting, but Merle doesn't know this. She's shitting her pants as it's launching back toward her.
Ah!
once it hits the target, he's gonna release the enlargement on it.
Okay.
I just wanted to see a Gauss cannon of a
So-
tree trunk get thrown.
Yeah.
That is your attack. Mikhail, did you want to do something?
The elves, what are the distance of them between each other? Like, are they sort of grouped
They're very
together,
close to
or-
each other.
Oh,
They're like 5 feet from each other. They're all sitting down at the bottom of the thing,
amazing.
whiffing spells at you.
You hear the clink of several glass vials coming together as Mikhail sort of rummages in his pouch and he pulls one up. It's like a sliver long, tied off in gold and red twine. I haven't tested one this big before. Let's see how it goes. And he's pointedly just going to drop it down as he casts Fireball on the elves. If they could make a dexterity 16 saving throw.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Nice. What's your save?
16.
That one does. That one doesn't. Okay. You got one that saved.
31 points of fire damage or half to a successful save.
Half of 31 is 15.
Fucking A.
We'll go 16. Just because.
And you can sort of see him like nodding to him. That's nice.
You see them get blown in every which direction. One of them actually, the one in the middle actually is the one who saved, which is interesting. But he jumps off, letting his fire elemental horse kind of buck him off in a direction, just narrowly missing most of the fireball. The other two are flung away from the blast left and right of where you guys are looking. All three of the fire elemental horses gone.
Hell yeah. Nice thinking on your feet.
I've been wanting to test that one out for a while yet. I'm going to make more when we get back.
Quickly, as you guys climb this ridge with these still goats, you are coming up to what looks like a sort of a lip. So it sort of cliffs off and then continues around into the interior of the mountains.
Do we know where we're going?
At this point, you're just trying to get away from the elves.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
but that is gonna pretty much end combat with these pursuing elves because you guys are getting far enough away, and you caused enough distraction to really just fuck up their whole game plan. So, a bit of relief as things slow down a bit. Your still goats, they hit that lip and they stop. Now out of view of anyone below you.
Do we have time to rest? Because we're all like dead.
Resting here, you get the sense that it's wouldn't end well. They would find a way to get up to you eventually.
Okay. Well, do we have like 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Yes.
Probably not. If you
No.
traveled a little bit away from this position while they can't see you, you might be able to find a place to hide and then spend some time.
Well, my question is for this spell, if I'm casting it, does everybody just have to remain close to me for 10 minutes? Or where I cast the spell? Because it
What
doesn't-
is the spell?
Prayer of Healing.
Oh,
As a ritual.
yeah. If you
So if I'm just casting it while sitting on the Silgoat, if we're all just in a circle, does it just work fine if we're still walking? Because it doesn't say.
I will say, as long as the goat's not jumping to another ledge for 10 minutes, you'd be fine. But you can tell that there are at least 3 places where the goat will have to jump, and then you'll have a while to walk.
Okay, so if we keep going for a little up to the point where we'll have a while to walk, and then I cast Prayer of Healing.
Right. So you want to just wait for that point?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys walk to the north, you think, for a little bit of ways. There's that one lip after like 40 feet, and then it's like another 100 feet in the other lip. After the third lip, you start casting the spell, and you guys are traveling for a little bit. You're looking for places to hunker down. You see a little tiny bit of smoke rising from the volcano behind you, which it always was, smoking just a little bit. But you look out to the left, and you can see the whole of the valley. You see the spots, the lines where certain biomes just smashed right into each other. And as it takes you around and into the interior of this mountainous area, between like, you can see that there's like 4 mountaintops above you. And the one that's further to the east is considerably smaller. And you look down over that, and you can see nothing but cloud.
Okay, with Prayer of Healing, everyone gets short rest benefits and 2d8 of healing. But I don't know. Do I roll it by myself and then everyone gets the same thing, or does everyone have to roll their own?
You would roll it, and everyone gets the same thing.
Okie dokie. Oh, boo!
How'd you do?
I got 3. That's so sad. Well, everybody gets
It's 3 health they didn't have before, man.
Everyone gets 3 and short rest benefits. So
I get all my inspiration back.
I'm not mad about it.
How long are we traveling on this flat, light plane for? I'm just wondering if I can recast Find Familiar while we're traveling, if it won't break concentration.
I will say it's a bit too bumpy to like set up a ritual circle and set up candles.
So
and
good.
things. Yeah. So I allow Prayer of Healing because it just gives you guys health back. So you are all walking this road. There is a sort of interesting thing that happens. As you're walking, the still goats react to something. There's a cave up ahead of you and to the left. And the still goats clearly don't want to go any farther up the path to go past this cave.
Frank's gonna lean forward and ask Betsy what's up.
You know you get no response.
Yeah, but he's waiting.
Yeah.
He
What
also
would you
asked,
all
like,
like to do?
girls, do you know another way home to the goats?
You can tell they're
Yeah,
trepidatious.
I don't think the goats like it here.
It doesn't seem like it. Can I do like a nature check to see if I know what kind of cave it is, or
It's a cave. It is
But,
a
like,
hole
how-
in a mountain.
does it look like it? Does like maybe survival to see if I see tracks of like maybe bear or footprints
go.
of humans?
Go ahead and roll the survival check.
Okay. That's a 4.
It sure looks cavey.
you guys, there's a cave. Just so you know. Does the path move like in front of the cave or through the cave?
The path moves past the cave.
Okay.
The cave is on the left of the path, but the goats won't go up the path any further.
And there's what's to the right of us, a cliff or a mountain?
To the right of you is more mountainous area that goes down.
Okay.
Is there any small rocks or pebbles of sorts that have sort of come off of the cliff and just can be picked up?
Yeah, I would say there are probably.
Mikhail's going to take up one of those and throw it towards the entrance of the cave to see if that...
Make an athletics check for me. You're about 60 feet out from the hole.
Oh, 60 feet out. Oh. I didn't know we were that far off. In that case, he's going to use a mage hand to bring it 30 feet
There
away.
you go.
I didn't know the distance of what we were. I thought we were like stuck.
Can we double mage hand it?
Oh shit.
Sure. I don't know why that would be necessary.
You see Frank like put a fist out like he has a Green Lantern ring, but he doesn't, and he uses mage hand as well.
Ridiculous. The rock gets there slightly faster.
Yes.
And drops with just a tiny bit more force. Nothing for about a minute. But the goats still will not continue forward.
Yeah, I don't think we should go that way anyways. I watched these goats like eat some desert thing out of the ground like it was lunch. They're afraid. I don't want to see it. It could
What
be a
language
giant
do the
spider.
goats speak?
They speak
What
goat.
language do the goats
Speak
speak?
goat.
They speak goat.
I'm just curious.
No, that's what they speak.
Anyone speak goat?
Frank
Does anyone
Ah.
speak of animals?
Frank does.
Frank Boz at you.
Can I sneak closer to the cave and see if I can see any like writing or anything around it?
I say we go around it at Scary Cave.
Can
Maybe we
I
can get the
sneak?
goats to come
I
with
feel
us.
like I
So
have
you're getting off the goat.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can sneak up. You're not the best at sneaking, so go ahead and roll sneak with disadvantage.
Oh,
Or stealth with
disadvantage.
Well, yeah,
Hold on,
because
let
you're
me
your
roll
armor.
another one. That is a 16.
16. Um, okay. You get all the way up to the mouth of the cave.
Oh, I went all the way up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right,
is,
all right.
is that what you wanted to do,
It's
or
fine. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I see as close as I can get to see if I can see any writing,
the path is
levers,
like 10 foot
anything.
wide? The path is 10 foot wide, and the mouth of the cave is like 15 foot wide.
Okay.
So if you want, you can like do kind of this thing, or
Yeah.
all right. Peering in to this cave system, you do see 3 very large owl bears
Oh, good.
I'm
And-
going to sneak back.
and 2 baby owl bears.
Oh my god, we got to get an owlbear, guys.
So we need to kill the parents and then rescue it from the goblins.
Let's go.
Yep.
Can we just persuade them to stay in there and like walk past anyway? Like,
How would
we're
you
not
like to?
attacking them.
I'm definitely sneaking back to the group so I can
Can
tell
anybody
them.
speak with monstrosity?
I have animal friendship, but I don't think this would count.
They're not animals.
My old boss was a monstrosity.
Oh my god.
I think we all have one of those.
True. Very true. You guys, there's owlbears and baby owlbears in the cave. That's why they don't want to go past.
Can we go around?
Around
We could probably
is
go around, but the goats
down the
aren't going
ledge,
around.
Or can we
and
go?
then it's
off?
very rough, but you can go
No, can
all
we just, like,
down
go
some, and then you can
up?
go up some.
It's just like above it.
Different.
It's like walk around the top. And then just-
Above is actually not an option because the cave is it's
It
pretty
is
sheer
where it is.
above where the cave is.
Are there any other caves around that we could go to?
Not
Different caves?
really.
What happened?
The cave does
Oh.
kind of present an opportunity.
Mm,
Death.
I feel
Yeah, like we're like uber dead. Man.
I feel like rest needs
But,
to
like-
happen before we can take on these owlbears.
if we leave the sill goats out here and we go in the cave, then the sill goats are kind of gonna give away that we're here. I feel.
I
Yeah.
feel like you're overthinking this too much. We can go around or we go forward. Either way, if we choose either option. Mikhail explains that he could potentially use poison spray to sort of mask the scent of the silgoats with a sort of like unpleasant, noxious gas that might help them cross more undetected by the
As Mikhail says
owlbears,
that,
or rather just become unpleasant.
Frank snaps his fingers and now it smells like everybody farted.
Oh my god. Why? Why would you do this to us?
I thought we were masking scents. Sorry.
Yes, no, precisely the correct train of thought.
Can we
See?
go around
He
then?
gets it. Yeah,
You
let's
can
around
go
it.
around. You'll have to go down the side to the right. The goats can. It's just uncomfortable, but you can
Okay.
That's fine.
jump
yeah.
down, down,
Mikhail,
down,
great idea.
up,
Let's go.
up, up.
We're like,
Cute.
okay.
More farts. Let's go.
All right.
That
Heading.
Frank toots and some
Wait,
fairy dust
wait.
comes out.
Ew.
Okay.
What's up?
I was just gonna say before we go, I could try casting shit. I lost it now. I could run over and cast calm emotions.
That would waste a spell slot. We're using cantrip.
Yeah,
Up to you.
pretty much. It's up to you.
We
But
could just, I mean,
There-
we can go around.
Yeah, we can just distract our way around. So
you can just move around.
we can just move.
I think that's
And
the
Let's
best.
preserve
sneak
that. We
around.
don't know how much longer we'll take to get back.
So, you guys taking cue, you jump down the path to the right, and you jump down again. You jump down again, and then you find it's a little bit of a path, and then you jump up. You jump up. You jump up. It's hell on your back. It's awful, but no one's dead. You all travel on the same path for a good long while before it teeters over and becomes very thin at this point, and just to the right of you is pretty much a sheer cliff off the entire island.
Like to the ground?
Like
We found the
to
edge?
the ground, the edge. Yeah.
This is the edge, you guys. Merle jumps. No.
I'm one
I'm
step
kidding.
closer.
Do
God
I see
damn it.
any of the...
One more.
And I'm about to break?
Jesus Christ, you guys. Oh my God, I can't. Is there any of those big, like, shard things that they told us that make the island float around?
Everywhere.
Oh, man.
Are
They're
there any-
everywhere.
Are
And it's a
there
good
any
thing,
little-
Zeraphine, that you're up on the goats right now. Because if you were having to walk, the goats are naturally walking around them. You can't see them. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But at least you're not hitting your shin every 2 minutes. But yeah, a little bit of time later, you do all start feeling the edge of exhaustion. Night is beginning to crest. And you do come up on a cave that appears to be pretty suitable for what you need.
Still goats aren't freaking out.
They don't appear to be.
Okay. Do you guys mind if I take a look inside really quick? Have my back? Make sure nothing's in here?
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Frank
into the cave.
grabs
and-
onto her back.
Send the stealthy one in the heavy armor.
Well, I'm the tank. So if anything's in there, I can take a beating.
All right.
I'm not, yeah, because I'm not planning on sneaking in there. I'm just walking in.
No complaints. Never any
Just-
complaints from Mikhail if you'd like to go first. Proceed.
Go with, but I keep very far behind Merle. If I do go with.
Okay. Heading up, peering inside this cave. There is a creature.
Creature. What is it?
There is a young wormling.
What is that?
Can we keep it?
There is a young red dragon.
I can speak Draconic.
We should not be staying here tonight.
Is it asleep?
It is asleep.
This feels like a dragon.
Or
Yes.
it's dead? You're not too sure. It doesn't seem to be moving.
Oh. I'm going to speak in Draconic and say hello.
You speak Draconic. You say hello.
I killed us, you guys.
No response. It
Just-
doesn't move. It doesn't even look like it's breathing.
What does the worm thing do? Anything?
What is the worm thing?
Did you say there's
It's
a worm?
wormling. It's a wormling.
Wormling. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
what is
very
that?
small dragon.
I also
Oh,
yeah. I thought it was a separate
I did too. Okay.
thing.
How long does it look like it's been dead?
You still are not entirely sure whether it's dead or not.
You want me to make fun of it?
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Mm,
maybe.
not
Try it.
provoke it.
I'm gonna ready my javelin. If it tries to attack any of us, I will javelin it.
Okay.
Cow.
Frank looks over at it and goes, "You look like a kobold." He
That's
doesn't
pretty
actually
gross.
use vicious mockery. He's just making fun of it.
Oh my god.
Seeing Merle pull out their whatever they're ready, I'm gonna bring out my short bow as well.
You all bring out your weapons. You slowly begin to creep toward this thing. The silk goats just walk in the cave behind you.
And we're all like, yeah, I,
Do they
I think
start-
it's dead, guys.
Yeah.
Frank flies
Right.
up and pokes it.
Oh god, do they? It's a great
Right.
question.
You
Yeah,
fly
do
up
they-
and poke it. You get about 4 inches from its scale, and it you hit a magical barrier that shines over the
not
whole
this
thing.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so it
like
just
it's
can't hear
protected.
or see us.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fair.
I don't think this is a great place to stay, though.
Yeah, probably not.
Especially when Mom comes home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Might have to look into the woods, see if we can find maybe. Is there any woods around, like wooded areas, or is it just we're just still all in mountain?
There's no woods around for miles.
Okay. Gosh, I wouldn't even be comfortable staying anywhere near here. There's a mama bear.
Yeah. We
You
should
see in the corner of the cave, there's a bit of a man-made structure.
Frank flies off to it.
Okay.
Please tell me there's a big button.
Oh god.
On the pedestal, there is words in a language. Do you speak or read Draconic, Frank?
Hell no.
It's just gobbledygook.
He attempts to say gobbledygook back at people, and he looks like, we got gobbledygook stuff here.
I'm gonna walk up and read it.
Mikhail will join you. He just wants to know what it says.
Frank will sign out what she says.
Well, what?
I am sending you something.
He has sign language. He's going to be an interpreter.
Oh, you're signing. Oh my god.
Oh, that's not how I wanted it. Like that, yeah.
Okay. It looks like some type of a spell. It says, I slumber deep beneath the stone, my breath but mist, my name unknown. The world forgets, yet still I wait. And I'm just saying the sentence to make sure I break apart the spell so I don't trigger anything.
Okay.
And then it continues to say, A heartbeat bound to twist of fate, no cage, no chain, no mortal plea can seal the fire inside of me.
Are you signing this?
Yes, he signs it out in common sign language.
I'm relying on Mel's
I'm watching
translation.
Frank. I'm relying on Frank.
The pedestal begins to drop into the stone.
No.
Even after I put a sentence in between it? No.
The
No.
words are all that was required.
Frank also
Oh,
named it
no.
Inferno in sign language. He just kind of plugged that in there.
What's going on?
Well, I triggered something even though I tried not to. Sorry, guys. I did my best.
Oh
It was
god.
a good run. It was a good run.
He signs all that out too.
We're all yeah.
Oh, God.
In case we end up in another predicament, this might be a good time to mention that without my bat, I can't hear anything. So I'm sorry if that causes any trouble for us.
Oh, man.
Are you signing that out or saying that out loud?
I
She's
can
yelling
speak.
it.
Oh,
Yeah. Top of my lungs, I'm yelling that, but I can also speak sign language. So.
Thank you.
you're welcome. Oh, holy shit! What was that?
Who are you?
And you all turn from the pedestal and you look. The dragon is up, and his face is 10 feet away from all of you.
Talk to it, Merle. Talk to it.
Inferno,
it.
my friend, you're awake.
Does he say anything else?
You are on.
Or is your name not Inferno?
We were here
It's
just
not.
to rest. Are you free now?
I am.
Are you going to eat me?
I'm glad we could help.
Please don't eat me.
I'm still deciding.
We
Why
don't
have
need
you
it.
woken me?
I didn't mean to.
I would have opened it because it seemed like you're in a cage, and that sucks.
Yeah, you're free now. Why don't you skedaddle?
Or stay. It's your cave. You've been here first.
Yeah, you
like,
you do whatever you want to do, man.
but can we take a nap?
I've been in this cave for over 4,000 years.
You see Frank hold up like his fingers, and he's like, guessing that's a long time. I'm sorry.
But aren't you just a baby? Wasn't he
I've been a
small?
baby for 4,000 years.
That's tough, man. That sucks.
Well, grow. Be free.
You don't seek to destroy me.
No.
Nah, you're in a cage. That sucks.
Take one of our goats as a present.
Oh yeah, is it speaking in our minds or like out loud? Because if it's speaking out loud,
Out loud.
okay, Frank will be signing to Zeraphine. As
Who
Merle.
was it that put you in that stasis? Why would they do that?
The one who made this place. The one who feeds upon it. Didn't want me getting in the way. But now, I plan on being a thorn in its side.
Hell yeah! Frank gets real excited, and then looks around. And is like, wait. At the rest of the group, I haven't been here very long. Is this a good thing?
I don't know. In the way of what? What were they doing?
find out.
Was it elves or dwarves?
Speak of its food.
What?
All right, yeah, this seems like a little bit outside our jurisdiction. So, like, good for
What's your
you.
name? Since it's not Inferno, and I don't want to keep being ruder than I normally am.
My name is Visethroth.
Is that with like a hard I?
Spinning.
Thank you.
What do you intend to do? Because we might be able to help you. Depending.
Granted, he did say it's been 4,000 years, and the dwarves didn't seem particularly afraid of something eating them. Though it'd be so prominent in the elves, actually. I'm not sure if it mentioned anything. I'm not
Does
sure
not
if
eat.
pain.
Does not eat their physical forms, but their pain, their anguish, their fear. It feeds to grow stronger. And I fear we may already be too late.
Oh, that's why there's a war. Well, if you have anything we could help with, I think you're a pretty cool guy and shouldn't have been caged so far. Don't eat me.
Once I leave this cave, I will begin to grow.
Can I watch, or is that like a personal thing? Because that'd be kind of cool.
You may do as you wish.
This is going to be so cool. Frank turns around at the rest of the group.
And it turns and begins to walk out. Its footsteps, still at this point, very light. But as it ventures toward the mouth of the cave, its body begins to swell. Its wings begin to elongate. And you watch as the wormling grows from a wormling to damn near an adult dragon in the span of minutes as it hits the edge of the lip and lifts off and begins to fly.
Well, that was weird.
That was dope.
Well, can we sleep now? What do you think?
I don't think he's going to fit in here anymore.
I don't think he's going to either.
Yeah, I don't
but
think he's coming back. I'm just curious.
Does it look like he's coming back or he's gone?
He's long gone.
Well, I'm glad we could
Please give
free
me
him.
details.
Maybe it'll help
Let's
us
hope
someday.
Hope that doesn't bite us in the butt
Yeah,
later.
could do that too. It
Well,
might.
if he has any semblance of honor, he shouldn't. Most old creatures have some respect for favors done on their behalf, so hopefully, perhaps, I would truly hope so. That is our case.
I'm pretty sure he's
Anyway-
my best buddy now.
Anyways, all of you look like you're about to drop dead at any moment, so maybe lie down before you hit your heads.
Liam's tiny hut would not go on.
I wish.
Knows more spell slots, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Y'all are roughing it.
Yup.
I can make something
I will
sparkle.
be-
That's about it.
I will be back in just a bit. You guys are going to be without me. So feel free to camp roleplay while I'm gone.
Hell yeah.
I can keep
So do we get
watch.
to-
I feel quite fine.
So do we get a long rest, or is that implied? I missed the subtext.
Yeah, I think so.
We will,
Yeah.
but we'll probably need to get a watch schedule.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can
Yeah.
take
'Cause-
second watch. It's fine.
Dibs on
Mikhail,
last.
wash.
Yeah, whatever works. I think I can see in the dark. I don't know how I know that, but I'm pretty sure I can.
I
It'll
can't.
say under your passive thingies, it'll say dark vision up to whatever feet.
Where would that
Where
be?
it says passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight, it'll say whether you got dark vision or not directly under that.
Are you on the computer version?
Yeah.
Left hand
Maybe I
side.
Yeah.
don't.
What race are
Maybe
you?
that's what I did. Yeah, I think I have. Wait, no, I don't know if I have that or not. I don't think
What race is Vinda?
Long rest, yes.
I don't know.
Like human or elf or?
No. Arakatra?
Aarakocra?
Aarakocra.
No.
Aarakocra.
My bad.
Bird lady.
Bud
Yes.
man.
Bird.
I am the Birdman.
Aarakocra do not inherently possess dark vision in D&D 5th edition.
That is
Okay.
correct.
I
Yep.
couldn't remember.
So that's a no. We can light a torch. If that
So,
makes you feel better.
Yeah, because I can't see either.
We
Oh,
should
yeah.
start a fire.
Yeah.
Probably
That would
not a
make
bad
you
idea.
all.
it is getting to get very cold up here anyway. So, even if you didn't need light, a fire wouldn't be unnoted. Who has firewood? And a
I can
And a
light
flint
wood,
tinderbox.
but I've got fire magic.
I have a tinderbox.
Oh, yeah, I got a
you have
tinderbox.
tinderbox.
I got a tinderbox too.
Okay.
We got
Does
wood,
anyone
though.
have
Yeah.
wood?
Wait, I have never-ending arrows. We just bought a pillbox.
Technically, kidney.
Yeah.
Let's go. I just tip out the quiver until there's enough of a pile.
I love it.
Ridiculous.
Were there any like trees or anything growing as we were traveling? Like, what you know, those type like the thin types of spindly branches clinging to like alpine terrain.
You didn't see any trees.
We can have light. I have a lamp, but as for warmth, we may need to bundle up.
Yeah, I think I have a lamp too.
Actually, let me.
So Frank goes over and puts his hand out, and a bedroll appears. And he just kind of lays it out, gets himself all nice and comfortable, and he puts his hand out again, and then a clown nose appears, and he honks it. Goes, my bad,
Yes.
my bad, old profession, and it just disappears.
Oh, fantastic.
I have a very shiny pen.
She does indeed.
Oh, hold on, this might help. And then he sits there and he concentrates for a second, and then enough things for a tent appears.
Okay.
I also take a swig of my flask
For warmth. Very nice.
for warmth, and I'm an alcoholic.
Who's doing first watch?
So,
Mikhail.
Me.
I'm gonna go into a corner and set up a little spell circle so that I can resummon Nyx before I sleep.
okay. Takes a while. You set up the candles. You draw the sigil. You get a little bit of warmth from the tiny lights on the candle. But it's quickly getting to that point where it's like you're beginning to see your breath.
I mean, I set up a tent and like poke my head out and be like, "Y'all do know I am very small. I don't take this whole tent up."
I'm hopping in the tent.
Yeah.
I mean, you pretty much have to sleep on top of each other, but
It'll
provided
be warm.
you take your armor off, it could be pretty warm.
Yeah, because I'm getting second watch, so I would put it back on when I get up.
It does take 15 minutes
What the
to
fuck?
take off and put on armor by yourself.
Jesus Christ.
What if we help take off the armor?
If you help, it takes 5 minutes.
Okay.
But
Everybody help
putting
me
it back
undress.
on is not just something you can do in a second.
Jeebles. All right. Mikhail, will you help me put my armor back on before I take watch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
All right.
I'll get help, and that's what I'll do.
You get a little nod from Mikhail, who's sort of bundled up near the entrance of the cave in what looks like a thick traveler's cloak with the hood pulled up, his tail is curled and his wings are tucked in, and you just see his face out. He is intermittently casting a mote of fireball at the wall directly beside him to sort of warm it up
Nice.
as he's sitting there. A do-it-yourself salamander stone, if you will. He's making do.
The hours climb on. As you take your first watch, go ahead and give me a perception check. But as the hours climb on, it gets colder and colder and colder. Even you who are bundled up start to feel this is not good. Your teeth are chattering.
That was an 11 plus 2, but I'm going to use one of my portent rolls to make that a 16 plus 2 for 18 total.
Okay. Your watch goes without incident, but as your watch ends, it has become too cold to continue to sleep without some sort of warmth.
So the arrow
guys
thing
wanna
didn't
do?
work?
No.
Where she
just
put a bunch
arrows.
of arrows? But there would.
Steal it.
It was such a good idea.
Wait,
Wooden dowels
I-
about this big do not
Yeah.
catch on fire. Well,
Yeah,
like-
they catch on fire
How
like
much-
crazy.
If there's
we've
a
got
bunch
five.
of
I've got. How long is 5 pounds of rope?
5
There was
pounds
rope
of
in
Start
the
rope
burning all our shit.
is probably 50 feet of
Okay.
rope.
Sick. Does everybody have rope? Because I'll burn mine if everybody else has rope.
I also have 5 pounds of rope.
5
I'm
pounds? What-
realizing
That's
I
what
have
it
nothing.
says.
Yeah, it's just 5 pounds. It doesn't have
5
any
should be
pounds.
50 feet of hempen rope, but
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna add my 50 feet of rope to the little tiny fire and try and do anything to keep it lit until we figure out a different plan.
I add oil to that.
go ahead, oil
Oh,
to it.
boy.
Okay, here you go.
I'm also gonna light my torch.
Lighting your torch, good.
Mhm.
I have absolutely nothing. My bad. I don't know.
There's a
Only got
bullseye
fireball.
lantern in the tent
Not
with us
full.
for warmth.
If I summon Javier again, can he go find wood?
If you guys can find enough flammable material, you do have a fire wizard.
I mean, I also have rope. I also have oil and a lamp.
Is there anything down here that looks flammable around us, or is it just cave like stone?
If you want to make a survival check,
Yeah, I do.
Can I help
Here's the
her
smell.
look? I don't know. I don't have anything.
I got a 12.
you look for a while, using all of your senses, Seraphine. And strangely, it's your nose that leads you to a little patch of some sort of oil, saliva, something. But you lean down to smell it. It smells like sulfur. It smells like it'll burn.
It's dragon poop.
Running. Do I have anything I can? I don't think I have any cloth on me. Is it like a big puddle? Is it like on the floor? Like, what's the?
It's
Is
a
it far from where we
pretty
are?
good sized puddle.
Do we just light it there and move over?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll just move over if you're not far away.
How would you
Can
like
you
to
use
light
my
it?
shield?
I have. It's gonna be really dramatic if I use this though.
Did
I'm
did
gonna
do
set it up.
it.
I'm gonna light it with the tinderbox. No, I've got
You
no tinderbox.
grab your tinderbox out. You curl it around. You take the implement out and you begin to strike it. And the spark, you hit it a couple of times, and just one ember, you see, hits the oil. And give me a dex save.
We die. Oh no!
Oh no. No. Okay. I guess. Bro, no.
How'd you do?
7.
7. Okay. There's a pretty large flare of energy in the corner of this cave. Seraphine, you take 10 points of fire damage
Stunning.
and are blown back 5 feet. However,
We didn't like.
the cave is warm. Very warm. Now.
Is it too
When
warm
somebody
now?
No such thing. Mikhail is getting as close to the warmth as possible.
No, it's like there was a moment of like, oh, it's very hot. And now it's like getting comfy.
Okay.
Quick question.
Seraphine,
So we hadn't.
you get up from being prone. You have no eyebrows.
Stunning.
Uh,
How much fire damage did I take?
10.
And had our health points reset yet?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. So I'm just down. And I have no idea.
Seraphine is unconscious in the corner. Of the
oh
cave.
my god!
You know, it's time for a nap, I think.
Can anybody heal her?
Yeah, well, she's currently rolling death saves, so that would be the plan.
Does anybody have any spell slots left?
I have spells. If
I don't have any healing potions.
I have spells.
Okay.
I'm
This
gonna
is where
cast.
I'm
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. I'm gonna I'm gonna touch you, cure wound for 16.
Thank
Yes.
God. Would have been embarrassing to die without eyebrows.
So, Zeraphine, you return to consciousness. Your face is pretty warm, but you feel okay. Ksenia, she gets up and from being cured, and yep, sure enough, they're gone.
It's definitely a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Seraphine, you're like, what is?
Thanks.
Nothing.
Hey, we have a fire now.
You do have that.
We do.
Now we
Thanks for
can
the
all.
stuff.
It turns
Now-
out what you lit was the leftover bile from the dragon's stomach from its fire spitter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
Well, we can sleep now at least.
yeah. You
Sleep.
all get your long rest. By morning, the entire fire has burned down to about an ember. You awake. It all seems quiet. What would you like to do?
The Silgoats are in here with us, right?
Yes. They were momentarily freaked out when there was a loud bang. But
I think we should be cautious when we leave the cave because that loud bang may have given our
Their
position
balls.
away. Please let that be the case.
Merle, you have two of the others help you put your armor back on.
Can I sneak out and see if there's anything out there?
You certainly can try.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Frank offers
sneak-
Seraphine to fix her eyebrows. He's like, "Oh, girl, you need some help?"
There's no spell for that.
No, but he does have a disguised kit, so he can draw them on.
Oh! Yep, absolutely.
23 for stealth.
Beautiful.
23. You edge your way out of the mouth of the cave. You kind of both ways. You get the sense that anything that had been in the area quickly vacated the area when a dragon fucking left the cave last night.
Tracks.
All right. Nothing out here, folks.
That's good.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
let's
Give me a perception check, though.
Me? Oh boy.
Mhm.
14.
14. Okay.
Well, I didn't like that answer. I'm nervous
So?
now.
is that it? You're not gonna nothing?
No elaboration.
Oh my
okay.
god. Do we come back the way that we came, or do we want to keep moving forward through the path?
Try to need to go back to town as quick as we can.
You are heading the right direction of town, but you know that there's a lot of mountainous terrain if you want to continue on the mountains, or you can travel back left and travel down.
Frank will fly up in the air a little bit and then kind of put his finger to the OK sign and use his little cantrip to like look around. Mostly towards the
Roll a
the
perception
field.
check with advantage.
11.
Okay. Looks clear.
He floats back down. It's like looks like we're good to go to the flat land. Be a little faster.
Okay.
If the
Let's hop
dragon
on the
vacating
goats.
the area did scare away anything that could be impeding us, it would be safest to take the path that we already know. I'm not too keen on getting lost in the wilderness for longer than strictly necessary. Again,
I agree.
It's also being real creepy at the edge of the world island floaty thing. I mean, not for
Yeah, I
me.
didn't think we'd find that this quick.
I float. Some of you would fall like a brick, but
How close are we? I push you over. So yeah, let's go back down the way we
You do
came.
hear
GTFO. He's killing somebody, but it's not us.
If I
And you
see him, I
look.
wave.
You look, and he flies out from below the island. He seems to have changed a little more, but he's far away. You can't exactly gauge how big he is with the distance. But his neck definitely looks longer.
I really hope that doesn't come back and bite us in the ass, guys.
Frank wipes a tear away. They grow up so fast.
God damn it.
You all begin to head back in the direction of the city, taking your time, really moving at a slower pace, at a more careful pace. I need all of you to roll a stealth check for me. And if anyone would like to cast Pass Without a Trace, you may do so.
Does anybody
before
have that?
That's a no.
Apparently.
+9. How did I goof that so hard?
It's okay. I had +8. I only got 13.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So, do y'all know what these dwarfs think about fairies?
from what we gathered, so long as you're not an elf, it's pretty much free reign, since there's not many other species, if any at all, that they're exposed to.
That's cool. Because it gets really annoying dressing up as a child.
You have to dress up as a child?
I mean, do you know how many humans see a fairy and just want to like explode it or capture it?
I
feel
could
like
see
you
that.
wouldn't
My
even
girls
be-
would catch you.
They think, and he kind of like dances around y'all while we're going.
I feel like you wouldn't be a very convincing child.
I think you would.
Bet. And then so he
Oh my god, yes.
who's up front?
Not me.
Whoever's
Never
up
mind.
front, he's gonna like. I'm gonna sit in front of you for a second. Hold on to me in case I like fall. And he starts using his disguise kit and putting on his other clothes, and like
Oh my
covers his wings up and everything. And then from like around, he just kind of peeks and with a 25 goes. But Papa, I don't know where we are.
That's a pretty convincing child.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
Frank,
Yes, Papa. This is how
it's daddy to you.
Ooh, puppy.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
4 and 9.
Okay. There's a little bit of a breeze that comes rushing by all of you. And you all watch as it begins to gather just on the outside of where Frank is. And you see
I pull Frank back in.
You see hands made of wind curl out of the wind.
What in the fuck?
And it pushes Frank off the path. Air elementals are stupid. It doesn't know that Frank can fly.
Yeah.
However, I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lego.
I can speak their language, I think.
You speak primordial?
No, isn't it?
Speak Orin?
Orin.
Oh.
Yep.
Can I try to persuade them first?
You absolutely can. Go ahead and give me your best Orin.
I don't know. Hey, man, don't attack us. I don't know what it sounds like. Personally. Visenya does.
Or whoosh.
I will show you. I must follow master's orders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. But what if we didn't?
I don't know what that means.
What if we
And
just chatted? What if we just chatted? Who's master? Why are we doing this, man?
Roll initiative, kid.
I don't know.
13,
Dang it.
11. Mikhail is 16.
I was just excited I spoke a language.
Oh,
The
160.
previous rolls were for
Mikhail-
the
He
elves.
does 12. Frank 16. Oh no, Kel 16.
Wait, what?
Numbers. Never mind. I'm shutting up.
Merle's 13?
Yes.
Senia's 12. 12. Seraphine's 20. How did I get this so wrong? Okay. There we go. So, Seraphine, you are up first.
How far away is it from us?
The air elemental is right next to you.
Oh, it's stunning. Is it like a tornado situation thing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Stunning. Okay. Oh my god. First, there's so much pressure. Is it close enough that I can hit it with a rapier? Because then I will just
Absolutely.
stunning. I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, I need to get my stuff sorted. Okay. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Hell yeah. What? That's 5 piercing damage.
You see the rapier enter the windy area, and you jostle it around a little bit. You pull it back out. Did next to nothing. You spun the wind up a bit.
Was it solid? It doesn't look like there's anything solid inside of it.
It definitely had a effect, but not
Okay.
not as much as you'd like.
Stunning. Okay.
Frank.
Frank's gonna point himself towards it and just take his hands out and clap and do a thunder wave at it.
Thunder wave. Okay.
Con 16.
Con 16. Everybody.
It.
Everybody.
At what distance?
What is the area that thunder wave covers?
A 15-foot cube.
15-foot cube. Okay. The air elemental is currently in the middle of all of your spaces.
Okay, never mind
Oh.
then.
Yeah, I thought it was in front of us too.
That's what I was gonna say.
So Frank's just going instead will bardic inspiration himself and then use that force whenever he got pushed earlier to kind of get himself into like a spinning rotation and then fly right back at the thing.
For sure.
And
20 it definitely hits.
but I'm also going to go ahead and use my bardic inspiration for a crit.
Okay.
Let's go.
So the crit damage is 14. And the damage before that is 5.
Okay. So you hit it. You definitely have an effect, but it's nowhere near where you want it to be.
Yeah, we need to use magic.
Pretty much. Merle. Mirabelle.
Shit, I'm muted. I see that their stuff isn't doing much, but I can't do much myself, so I'm just gonna javelin it and hope for the best.
Okay.
First hit
Can I
11.
say something right before my turn ends?
As a free action, speak as your character, you mean?
Yes. Just a real
Yeah,
quick.
Go for it.
I tell everybody to spread out.
Spread out, okay.
We're right next to it, though, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Currently, yes.
Yeah. So
That might provoke an opportunity attack.
yeah. My first one was 11.
There can only be one opportunity attack on one person.
Okay, as I'm hitting him with my javelin, I'll say, I'll stay. And 23 for the second hit.
23 definitely hits.
7 damage.
Remind me what form thy damage takes.
It would be piercing, I think. Hold on. Yep, piercing.
I believe your javelin does something extra, doesn't it? If the circumstances are correct.
Hold on, I gotta move this
Which
stuff.
beings was it?
Fiend or undead?
Fiend or undead. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you attack, meaning to harrow this creature, and yet it just not hitting like it should.
It's doing something though, right?
It's doing something.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell everybody I'm staying here so I can.
Okay.
It goes after.
Bonus
the-
action, anything, or is your turn done?
Unless there's somebody that's no, because we're all circling it because so that wouldn't do anything if I did like bait and switch or anything like that. So no.
Okay. Mikhail.
Is it within melee range of me? Or would there be
It
at
is
least
indeed.
10 feet?
It is indeed. It's within melee of everyone.
Okay. In that case, I am going to cast Firebolt, but at disadvantage since it is within melee range. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
13 points of fire damage?
There you go. So the wind that this thing is made up of is actually compressing the oxygen into a space. And you guys know what happens when fire hits oxygen. Pure oxygen. It's a big burst, and this thing takes a whole bunch of damage.
Nice.
So,
Fuck yeah.
is that your turn?
Yes, that will be my turn. I don't have any useful bonus actions. But
Okay.
he's sort of just moaning, why must we always fight in the first instance? There's no reasoning with these people ever. Muttering to himself, that trails off in just low swears and inferno.
Visenya, would you like to continue trying to reason with it?
I guess not. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with my rapier. For a 24.
That'll do it.
And then 11 piercing. But I'd like to cast Thunderous Smite as my bonus action. So it'll because I know the piercing is not going to do anything. So this target takes 2d6 thunder damage. Is it a creature?
Everything in D&D is a creature. Even you're a creature.
Well, it says if the target is a creature. So there's more things.
That just means if it's not an object.
Okay. Then, so it takes an extra 2d6 thunder damage, and then it has to succeed on a strength saving throw, or it's pushed back 10 feet away and has the prone condition.
Okay. So, couple things.
Oh, wait, never mind. I don't think I can cast that. No, is it first level? I don't know what this means.
It's first level.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No.
As you hit it and this loud boom takes place from your rapier's position, nothing happens to the elemental.
What?
It is immune to thunder damage, and it is immune to the prone condition.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I thought air could take thunder damage.
You
Am I
kind of hit
wrong?
it with the thing it uses. So,
Boo.
but gonna go ahead and
That's weird.
as it is in all of your space, it's going to do much the same thing as you did, but to you. Ksenia, I need a strength saving throw.
Well, this is like what? I don't understand what it takes. Also, sorry,
it-
I got lost.
It starts to swirl in its place, and it sort of
Give me a second.
buffets you with a huge blast of wind.
I got lost. 1 second.
I'm lost.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to navigate this. Well, it's in half screen, and it's much harder to navigate when it's in half screen.
I watched Lilo and Stitch the other night again. Just that scene where he says, "I'm lost."
Oh shit!
Makes
9.
me sad. So, you take. That was terrible. 14 thunder damage,
Great.
and you are pushed 20 feet straight off the cliff.
Well, at least I can fly.
And you have the prone condition, which means you are.
Like the edge of the world cliff or just a cliff?
That one.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm just falling
What
until
one?
I'm no longer prone, and
Yeah,
then I'll
pretty
fly
much.
back up. Okay. Well,
It keeps
Like Mios.
doing it to the creatures that have wings.
Keep doing that.
I'll see y'all in a bit.
You do fall like 60 feet, but you'll regain your senses at that point. At this point, a bit of rock moves from in front of you, and a skinny form sort of comes forward, and the rock kind of facade that it was wearing falls off, and you notice pointy ears. Do you think you could run from us?
Fuck you.
Dive
God,
kick.
Die again.
So yeah, it's going to. It's going to, since he's a little bit ahead of where all of you are at, he's about 100 feet ahead of you. He's going to do Elemental Claws. This one's going for Mirabelle, 21.
That hits.
Okay. And this is going to be cold.
Cold.
It's 24 damage.
What the fuck?
And this one's going for Seraphine, 13, does not hit. And this one is going for Mikhail. 12 plus 7 for 19. Does that hit?
Oh, yeah, that hits. Of course it hits. Don't be stupid.
Okay.
Is he
What
5
that
feet
is,
with me?
That's going to be lightning damage.
Is Mikhail 5 feet from me?
For 32 damage. Yes.
Protection.
Okay. What does that do?
Take a reaction to interpose your shield. They have disadvantage.
They have disadvantage. Okay, so I roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's a 5 now for 12.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
That still hits. Oh, actually, no, it won't because I'll cast
A
shield.
5?
I'll cast shield. Wait,
Okay.
5 for a 12. A 12 hits. Is that what I'm
12
hearing?
hits. 12 hits, yeah.
Shield.
Okay. Casting shield.
Yeah, that
Perfect.
does not hit.
All right. Just ends his turn with a god damn it.
Are these friends of yours? Have we met them before? I don't recall. This is Michaela asking the group, just for context.
Seraphine. It's your turn. You were just hit with a massive 3-bladed fire attack. Or was it? Yeah, fire attack. No, it was cold. Yeah.
Okay. So it's my turn then.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the elf because he is irritating.
Okay.
I'm gonna fireball at him.
Nail. A voice like nails on a chalkboard, these elves.
Music to my ears. 14 to hit.
14. Doesn't hit.
No, why are my rolls so bad today?
Sorry, my friend.
God damn. Oh gosh, there's so much else I can do. Okay. I'm gonna do that for now while I reevaluate.
Okay. Next up. Flying Frank, the Fantastic.
He's about to make this amazing. How far away is the elf?
100 feet.
Okay. Frank's gonna yell dive kick. Move about.
Dive kick!
He's gonna move 30 feet, which puts him at 70, and then he's gonna cast slow. Wisdom 16 saving throw.
16 wisdom saving throw. Oh, sorry. Okay. That's still bad. Yeah, that's a 9.
The target speed is cut in half. It takes penalty -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't take reactions on its turn. It can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. It can only make one attack if it takes an attack action. If it casts spells with a somatic component, there's a 25% chance the spell fails as a result of the target making the spell's gestures too slowly. And if a target repeats the saving throw at the end of its turns, ending the spell on a success.
Okay. Big turn. Huge turn. Mirabelle.
How far away did you say it was? I'm sorry. He was the elfie boy.
He's 100 feet.
I'm going to throw my javelin at his ass.
Shocker.
Maybe. All right. Man, not playing a magic character is cake. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
He's going to take 9 damage and he's slowed again, if that does anything. And then again for 25. What the fuck? He'll take 6 damage from that. And the air elemental is still right next to me, right?
Hold on. For annoyance factor. Is that all? And he'll continue this on the next turn.
That's fantastic. I'm also going to bonus action second wind,
Okay.
which I get 1d10 plus 5 backup health.
Hell yeah.
So I get 10 health back. That's better than nothing.
Sit.
That's my turn.
All right. Nico.
How far away is the elf?
100 feet.
100.
Hmm. And the air elemental is melee.
Yes.
Michaela is going to try and cast Crown of Madness on the elf. And
On the
normally it
elf?
would be a wisdom 16 saving throw. However, with Portent, I would like him to roll a 3.
Ooh, okay.
And he is going to attack the air elemental.
All right. This sucks because I can't do anything to stop it.
Because I don't think he would meet the 16 even with his bonuses.
He does continue what he was saying for a second. All you. The crown forms around his head.
It looks.
Oh, man.
How does it look? It looks genuinely like a very impressive crown that you would still normally see, sort of these silvered vines coiling around each other, forming a perfect circlet with like an emerald in the middle. It's quite beautiful. It shimmers every now and again, which suggests it's not actually corporeal. So it will move towards us for the sake of working towards getting in that melee attack until it is
Senya.
able to do so, basically.
Senya. It is your turn. You are falling, but at the start of your turn, you cease falling as you catch yourself.
Guess I'm just flying back up slowly.
You have 25 feet of movement, but 50 flying speed, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you can get within. You can see them.
Yeah, I'll see you next time.
Yep.
Sorry, folks.
Air elemental sees you coming back up. Attempts to get his whirlwind back. He does not. But he flies down to meet you. Does a 13 hit you, Ksenia?
No.
Does a 17?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 16 thunder damage.
Can I tell it to kill itself in...
Absolutely.
I would like that translated. What happens if I die in the air?
You fall.
Do I just keep falling?
If you go unconscious in the air, you fall.
I understand that part.
Have you seen a ketchup packet when it gets stepped on?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the question is there a ground? Because I'm just off the map. Do I just fall until I wake up and then like slowly climb back up? What is the...
So, to be fair, if you start falling while unconscious, you will start making death saving throws.
Yes.
If you fail all three, you will die and be dead in the air.
Mhm.
If you pass one with a natural 20, you'll come back with 1 hit point. If you pass all three, you'll still be unconscious, falling toward the death.
But is there a bottom?
Maybe.
Okay, good.
Be the first one to find out.
You'd
Back
be
and
the first
tell
one to
us.
find out. So, $16 damage later. Air Elemental's turn done. The Elemental Cultist.
Why would its elemental leave him? Now he's just like standing there? Taking it?
It's following his last order, which was to attack.
Get him, guys, I guess. He's just kind of like there now.
How best to deal with this situation?
Well, I mean, he has to try to attack the air elemental, but he's slowed.
Yeah, you've kind of put me into a bit of a pickle here.
Oh no, what a shame.
What a shame.
Pickle shots, pickle shots.
It can be up to your interpretation, because whether or not it's slowed.
He's going to slowly curl his arm around and do a 3-claw attack again. This one, it slowly makes its way towards the edge of the slow and then picks up speed as it comes out, which means it's easier to dodge. So I'm going to give him disadvantage to hit. Does a 21 hit you, Mikhail?
Is it the air elemental?
No. It is the Elemental Cultist.
The one that
Because-
I placed under
Oh.
kind of madness, which cannot
Oh,
attack.
yes, it is.
Because I told it to attack its air elemental?
Right. Does a 21 hit the other elemental? Yes, it does. It takes 15 cold damage. Okay. Next turn. And that's... It gets to make a save for slow. Does it get to make a save for Crown of Madness?
At the end of its turn, yes.
Okay. That's wisdom save for both of them?
Yep.
Wait, how close
Yes.
is
Mine
it?
is.
Okay. Slow stops. And 20 for Crown?
Question, when
20.
we do reactions, at what point do we get the reaction back? Would it be on
At the beginning of
end of the
your
round?
turn.
At the beginning of our
No.
turn? Okay, yeah, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because I use shield as my last reaction.
Mm-hmm. So you can't use Portent, right?
No, that was only a one-off of a roll that I
Oh,
rolled. I
okay.
have one more portent for a second dice that I rolled, but I'm not using it.
So at the end of his turn, he and breaks both enchantments at once. Zeraphine.
So I'm going to. How far? Is he still about 100 feet from us?
He walked a little bit closer, but he
Stunning.
was
Okay.
slowed. So
Then I'm not gonna move, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Steady Aim to give me advantage on my next attack.
hell yeah,
And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt again. And
go for it.
please be kind. Okay, cool. 25
25 hits.
to hit. I sure hope so. Damn. 8 points of fire damage.
Does he want to do it now for this? Nah. Definitely not. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your turn?
me.
All right.
Yeah,
Flying
it's a
Frank.
hundred class.
Flying Frank.
Going to go 30 feet towards him again. Does he have any metal on him that I can see?
No.
All right. Well, then after so I'm going to fly 30 feet towards him. I'm going to inspire myself again, and then cast Vicious Mockery. I'm going to look at him and be like, "You really just kind of look like a gnome, my dude." And he needs to make a Wisdom 16.
Yeah. Way over. I don't look anything like a gnome. I'm way taller.
That will be my turn.
All right. Mirabelle Haggard.
So the air elemental's still up, yeah?
The air elemental is actually down about
Oh.
10 feet from you.
Oh, well then I'm gonna run 30 feet toward Elf Boy
Okay.
and throw my jabby.
All right. Leaving Visenya to die. All right.
What? What am I gonna do? Can I try? Oh my god. Can I try to impale her with my javelin, and once it returns, she'll return with me?
That's not how that works.
That might have happened in another campaign I was in. Anyways. Hold on. Yeah.
So when you
I can help her with.
throw the javelin and it makes impact with something, it magically disappears from that space and returns to your hand.
Ah. It'd probably actually kill her faster too, so.
Yep. That's a certainty.
Yeah. That is a 26 for the first one.
That's a hit.
11 damage.
Leave them.
22 for the second hit.
Yep.
Another 11 damage. Fuck yeah.
22 damage, bud.
22 damage, and he is slowed again.
All right.
That's my turn.
Mirabelle. Or Mikhail. Why do you guys have to have such a similar name?
Sorry, was that me? I
Yeah.
went to get a little snack. I'm going to cast Firebolt at the cultist. Let's see if that hits.
Go for it.
I don't think a 14 will. Does
Just a little bit under.
That's fine. And that will hit. That will miss then.
Visenya. You're in a little bit of trouble. So, what are you going to do?
Bro. I don't even know where I am right now.
You are off the right side of the path, currently floating about 10 feet from the top of the path where you can hit it, but the air elemental is there interposing you from the
Great.
path.
Is it faster than me or
Considerably. Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I literally can't attack it, so I don't have any idea what I am supposed to be doing right now. It doesn't like take damage.
What would you like to try?
Give me a minute. I'm
Yep.
thinking.
Come on. You're super smart. You got this. I know you can figure this out.
I would like to just bully it to death. I don't understand why that doesn't work in this magic universe. I feel like it works pretty well in real life.
It does if you have vicious mockery.
Well, I just feel like
Hello.
I would I would say that me talking to somebody is pretty similar. So I don't understand
Unfortunately,
what I'm gonna say.
you don't know the right hand thing. You know, like Naruto, how they have to weave their hands in signs.
You should just leave it at that hand thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I have 5 siblings. I feel like I can
What are you gonna do? Come on, you can do this.
destroy somebody's. I'm reading.
She's reading.
Jesus.
Do you want some help?
No, because I feel like you're gonna kill me.
Okay.
I don't trust you at all.
That is a
Would
good
you like
instinct.
some help?
Why would I trust you of all people right now?
Would you like us to help?
Potentially, I don't know what you guys are able to do.
Are you still on death saving throws?
No, I'm
No,
not there yet.
she's still
Okay.
awake.
So if you can get up, what we've learned, and this is gathered from attacks hit, non-magical attacks, such as if you're just using a normal sword or a normal spear, is only going to do half damage to an air elemental. It is also immune to thunder, maybe lightning. I'm not sure. No one's hit it with a lightning attack just yet. And because it's it's like an elemental and not a humanoid, it can't fall prone because it's literally just like a thing of wind, basically. So your best bet are spells like fire, which we've seen was effective.
Yeah. My problem
Or
is
maybe radiance, if you have that.
all my spells are healing, so that's
Except one that will work very well.
yeah. What?
You have one spell that will work pretty well against it.
Oh, if you smite with your sword, that would also do damage.
Yeah.
Just not thunderous smite.
Yeah.
I can see divine smite, which is radiant.
Do I do divine smite or searing smite? Probably searing smite.
I don't see searing smite.
I don't
You have
know
shining
how
smite.
You have shining smite, which is also radiant. Divine and shining will be good.
Okay. I guess I don't know. Because I don't know if it's better to smite it or heal myself, because if it hits me again, I'm dead.
It's entirely up to you. What would Bisenya do?
I don't know.
Is it currently attacking you?
At this point, I'm turning over the sundial. You have 10 seconds to decide.
Great.
Are you feeling defensive or offensive, basically?
I guess I'm just gonna hit it, and if I die, I die, and I go to bed. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
With 10 piercing, and then I'm gonna hit it with divine smite.
Are you casting a first or second level?
Second level.
Okay.
for 20 radiant damage.
20 damage. How much was the... Okay, so that, and then 20. Unfucking real. That's actually unreal. How do you want to do this? Your Divine Smite did just enough damage.
Yeah! I didn't die!
So, your rapier pierces into it, the light emanating off of it, and it just... The light builds. It almost fills up the windy space that this thing takes up. And then it just... into pink sparkles.
Oh, I love pink sparkles.
You have your movement.
A win.
You can get back up on the path.
Okay. I guess I'm up there now.
Okay. Your turn is done. So is the air elemental. The cultist, however, is not slowed and is not currently held by Mikhail.
He is slowed because of me, my javelin.
Slowed 10 feet, but not
Yes.
slow the spell effect.
Oh, yes. No, sorry.
So he's going to... Wait, wasn't there someone within melee of him?
Not yet.
No? Okay. So he's going to claw Frank for 14?
No.
Okay. He's going to claw nobody. And he's going to claw... That one is Merle for a 26. It's going to be lightning damage.
Fucking rude.
Total of 27 lightning damage.
God damn, he hits.
Yeah, he does.
I am not doing
All right.
good. I'll be all right. Hopefully.
You thought you could escape the elven theocracy?
All right, Seraphine.
Me. I'm gonna cast. He's how far is he within 60 feet? I did not catch any of that. I'm so sorry.
I'm doing math.
Oh,
I'm going to say no. He's about 80 feet up because he was slowed when he moved forward.
okay. I want to
Well,
move closer to him
yeah.
so that he's within 60 feet, and I want to cast Mind
Easily done.
Sliver, which intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw.
Please tell me he's stupid.
He might be. What's your save?
15.
Oh, he just made it.
Ooh.
He rolled a 13 plus 2.
Stunning. Okay. That's okay.
Does it do? Does it not do anything? Shit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Flying Frank. Make something happen, man.
He dives in the last 30 feet, spinning like a bullet, and then cast mirror image on himself.
Okay. A bunch of Franks, like a displacer beast. I like it.
And then he turns around and snaps his finger to give Meryl bardic inspiration as well.
All right, Merle, you have inspiration. It is your turn.
Fuck
You have
yes.
18 health.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Griffin, didn't you take a hit?
Wait, who?
Did you take a hit at some point?
Me?
Yeah, thought you did.
Did I take a hit? I don't think so.
That's
Did
since
I
the
just
eyebrows
I
knew
know
have
him?
last
dropped.
round you didn't because it missed. It
Oh,
missed and then
yeah.
hit me.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
took
I lost my eyebrows and then we long rested, I think.
no, yeah, but you took
Oh, one of the air elemental attacks?
yeah,
Oh, shoot.
Or
What
not
was it?
elemental attacks. It was one of the claw attacks.
yeah.
Oh, right. Oh,
It
God. Sorry.
was this one. Hitting you for 15 cold, I believe it was.
Yeah. I might have cut out when you said that, so I might have missed it.
All good. What are you doing, Mel?
I am going to jabby jabby.
Jabby.
That's a 24 for a 6. God damn it! If I roll any more fucking ones,
6 damage.
it's 15. I don't
Um,
think hits.
15 does not, unfortunately. It's just
And-
under.
Okay, and then I'm going to use another second wind to get my health up. Is he moving toward us?
He's not trying to. You guys made him a couple times.
Okay, and that is 8. Oh my god, only 8 fucking heals. How many times can I use a second one? Is that only once per? It doesn't say.
I think it's twice.
Well, I have 3 times per long rest, but I don't know how many times.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything about per round.
It's a
Oh,
bonus
no.
action, I think.
Just
Okay.
whenever, once on your turn, that's all.
So I'm then going to step back 30 feet
Okay.
because I don't have a health potion. And if he's not moving, then I can stay within this range and keep
He
hitting
can't.
him with my jabby.
He can't move anymore. There's 4 Franks around him.
Nice. Okay. So then, yeah, I'm going to just kind of move back 30 feet
Okay.
because I am not doing good. And that'll be my Tizern.
All right. Mikhail.
How far is he from the edge?
He's the same amount from the edge as all of you. He's 10 feet.
Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
I'm feeling vindictive, and I would like to cast suggestion. If he can make a wisdom 16 saving throw. As Mikhail says, you know, it seems you've been crouching in wait for longer than anticipated. You should stretch your legs and go for a nice long walk, maybe at least an hour. That way. And what Mikhail is trying to do is get him to walk off the edge of the cliff without actually telling him to. So it doesn't circumvent the words of the spell.
So, what does it say? What did you say exactly?
Exactly. The actual suggested bit was you should take a nice long walk and stretch your legs for at least an hour. That way, directly indicating the edge in proximity to the elf himself. That way.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. 20.
Silvery Bobs.
So I roll again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even higher.
That's fine. You just see Mikhail's eyes have taken on a more like his pupils have shrunk to become more serpentine, and they're almost like burning as he sort of just glares in annoyance at this elf who now is no better than a roach underfoot at this point to him.
Okay. Ksenia. I would say you're feeling pretty spiteful too. That air elemental was a bitch and a half. What do you want to do?
Wait. Did he? I'm so sorry. I like zoned out for a second. Did he save or not save?
He said.
He said, so the spell didn't work. He's still exactly where he was. Not for long, maybe, but he's still where he was.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Please don't fireball, Frank.
How far am I back? I don't know where everyone is. Where am I at the moment?
I'd say you're about 60 feet back.
Okay, dokie. I can't really do anything from this far back, so I'll move up like 30, and I'm gonna heal myself from my pool.
Okay.
20.
Pretty smart.
Something.
All right. Very smart turn. Up next, it is going to be his turn. Frank, regale me on how mirror image works.
3 illusionary duplicates of yourself appear in your space until the spell ends. Duplicates move with you, mimic your actions, shifting positions, so it's impossible to track which one is real. Each time the creature hits you with an attack roll during the spell's duration, roll a d6 for each remaining. Roll a d6 for each of your remaining duplicates. If any of the d6s roll 3 or higher, one of the duplicates is hit instead of you, and the duplicate is destroyed. The duplicates otherwise ignore all of their damage effects until the spell ends, when all 3 are destroyed.
Okay. 3 flail attacks coming at you. Number 1, 18.
Misses.
Number 2, natural 20. You son of a bitch.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. 16.
Misses.
11.
Misses.
You piece of shit. How many
Quad
images
Franks.
did I take out?
0.
What?
You didn't hit me.
How? What? How?
My AC's 19.
You bitch.
Yeah.
Why are you so tiny and small?
And dancy.
Zeraphine. Frank be up there dancing around this bitch.
Once again, bonus action to give me advantage. Cutting strike, and we gotta cast Witch Bolt. Does
Whoa.
a 21 hit him?
It do.
Stunning. There is now a beam of lightning connecting the two of us, and he takes 9 points of lightning damage and following that,
Okay.
each of my next turns, I can take a bonus action
It
to
is
deal
at
1d12 lightning damage to
This
him.
point,
Um,
it is at this point that he is going to see that attack coming and sort of Yoda force bend the lightning and take it in. He gains 10 temporary hit points. And he is resistant to lightning damage now for the foreseeable future.
well,
So he takes only 4 of that damage.
okay. Stick. That's me done.
Yes. Frank.
Frank is going to go to kick him in the face, uses Bardic Inspiration to kick him in the face. So the secondary instantaneous kick in the face was a 17
That hits.
for 11 damage. The other one pre-inspiration is 22, so
Mm-hmm.
for 6 damage,
For sure.
at which point he inspires himself again because he spins, kicks him in the face, spins, kicks him in the face, and then you just see all 4 Franks give him the middle finger.
Okay.
Oh, and as a free action, yo, can you tell me how you did the swoop whoop and swerve thing? After kicking him in the face, obviously.
May it be if you had joined the elven side, you could have learned magic under us. This spell turns.
Okay. Mirabelle.
Girl, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
First hit is a 27.
He grabs it out of the air and snaps it like a twig. No, I'm just kidding.
What? How?
10 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Next hit. 9.
That misses.
He is slowed again. And I'm also going to
Okay.
use my last second wind to heal some more.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Full. I got 15.
What's our wizard friend doing? Can't hear you, bud. You muted.
He's going to reach into his little pouch of various vials and elixirs and potions. Does a 22 hit as he picks up
Yeah.
a more circular, almost spherical vial and just lobs it across the terrain until it reaches a cultist friend. He's casting Chromatic Orb, essentially, and you hear the opening of a valve, some small, minuscule mechanism sort of tick open, and this sickly green-yellow gas begins to emit. He's casting Chromatic Orb with acid damage for... Oh, that's bad. Only 10 points of damage, but still damage.
Okay. I don't mean to be a nooch. Do you have a diamond?
A diamond?
For
Wait,
chromatic orb?
what? Sorry?
Do you have a diamond for chromatic orb?
Considering all of his things are like He's flavored around having components.
Mm.
I would hope so.
Okay.
If you'd allow it from when we came. Since we talked about all of his spellcasting is via physical components. He hasn't
I didn't know
used
if
any
you.
arcane
I didn't know if you picked up chromatic orb
orb
like after that fact or not.
Always
Okay.
had it since level 1.
All right, that's fine.
That's fine.
So 10 damage.
Only 10. He rolled very low, so for the actual attack component, it was very low. It's okay.
All right. Visenya.
So he's like God now, or
He's like God now. No.
no? Sorry, my internet is really, really bad right now, so I hear like every third word. So did he
I'm sorry.
or did he not break Merle's spear?
No, I was joking. I just
I didn't
hate
hear
her
the
spirit.
joking. I didn't hear the joking part. I was like, Jesus. Yeah, because that's all I caught, and then it went silent for a while. So I was like, well, dang. That's crazy. Okie dokie. So I guess I'm just gonna go whack him with my rapier.
Whacking and smacking him. All right.
For
23 will hit.
Cool, that's awesome. Darn, for 9.
Plus.
I'm gonna, I guess I hit him. I get 2 dagger attacks, right? Is that how that works? Or no, do I hit him again with the rapier and then do I get to whip him with a dagger?
Okay, so you hit him with your rapier. You could do a smite if you wanted. Or you can hit bonus action with a dagger. It's up to you. Because I'm pretty sure smite is just whenever you hit, you can cast.
Yeah, but I thought he's now resistant to stuff.
No, that was the elemental.
Oh. So this guy's not resistant to anything. I thought you said
he is currently resistant to lightning damage, which is not thunder damage.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. Internet issues.
Sote.
Okay. I guess I'll hit him with a divine smite.
Okay.
Use that one. And then 2d8. Where's the d8? Plus 10.
10 damage. All right.
Damage.
He's really starting to look like he's taking his damage on. He's got a big sack of hit points, but he's looking like he's finally coming toward the end. Is that your whole turn, or you want to do a bonus action dagger too?
If I'm allowed to do a bonus action dagger, I don't totally know.
Believe you can. I think divine smite is just whenever you attack, you can add it.
All right, then I'll hit him again.
Okay.
Ooh, does 13?
No, unfortunately.
Damn. That's so sad.
Good try. All right. His turn. Oh, he's got many choices now. Okay. This guy's pretty dickish, and he knows it's really hard to hit Frank.
Or is he just
And
real bad?
Then you just came up into melee with him too. He's gonna do one attack on Visenya. 25 hit for 32 fire damage. I'm so sorry. He rolled extremely high. Wow. So Visenya's at 2 health. And he's going to claw Mirabelle with a natural 20. Holy shit.
Fuck you. Oh.
I'm not doing this on purpose.
He silvery barbs you.
Oh, silver barbs. Silver barbs. It still hits. But
Not
it's not a
a
crit.
fucking crit though.
Yeah.
Rebuke the violent. Haven't used it yet.
Can that be that can be an attack on anyone, right?
Yeah. Just not
She's
me.
used it before. She's used it before for me.
Okay, let me read.
I haven't used it.
Rebuke the violent.
Where is it?
It's
Oh, there it
he's
is.
got to make a wisdom.
Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack. Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it dealt.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
What is your save?
It has to make at least a 15.
Oh,
Let's go.
dude, I'm sorry.
What?
He rolled a 15. 8 plus 7.
You fuck.
Still
I'm
takes
sorry.
half. Still takes half damage.
Still takes half of what he took. Okay, so half of 32
Do I take
is
full damage?
16.
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
What was it? 32?
32, yeah.
Woo! Glad I fucking
Wait.
second winded.
Wait,
Yeah.
was that mine though? Wait, you did 32 to both of us?
No.
Just me.
I thought he
It
did.
was
32.
29 to you. Sorry.
29, not 32.
Yeah, so 16 heal, and then 29
Okay.
half. I'm going to say 15. Yeah.
Not
Alright.
looking great, guys.
It's not for any of you, especially since he's got one more claw
Oh, fuck.
coming at Mirabelle.
Oh, my God.
22
Fuck!
for 27 acid damage.
Down.
Okay. That's the end of his turn and his life.
Woo! Fuck.
You guys. Yeah. Zerfie. He would
All
have
right,
run.
I'm gonna need.
But
Does he run?
he would have run, but Frank's in the way and Visenya's in the way.
Okay, well,
I'd kick him in the
Hit
ass.
how
him.
damaged is he looking? Yeah, how damaged is he looking?
You could knock him over with a feather.
Oh, all right, fuck. I'm just gonna fireball him out of spite.
Okay. Fireball or firebolt?
Firebolt.
Careful with Frank's
Firebolt.
Okay, cool.
Firebolt.
That misses.
I don't have fireball. Yeah, yeah.
Flying Frank.
Please kill him.
Flying Frank's gonna aim for the jugular
Yeah.
and then inspire himself to aim for the other side of his neck. A 13 doesn't hit, but did a
No.
21.
1 does hit, yes.
for 11 damage.
Oh, you're so close. So close. Mirabelle,
He will then hold on. He still has
go ahead.
bonus action. He's going to once again inspire himself and remind Mirabelle she has 1 inspiration.
Okay.
I'm down though, so I can't hear you.
On your
I-
rolls.
I believe
Can I use it on death saving throws?
I don't. I think they fall off if you go unconscious. I'm pretty certain. Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not the. There is one bard that lets you like use your inspiration, but that one's not me. He yells for Mirabelle, "Don't! Please come back! Come back to the Frank!" And then he ends his turn.
I'm looking it up because I'm curious. No, bardic inspiration does not typically last through unconsciousness. Okay.
Rude.
Roll a d20, please, and do not tell anyone but me the result.
How do I do it to just you? Where's my character
So if
sheet?
you're on,
You can roll a d20 just in your house if you want.
Give me a second. I'll be
Feature.
if
right
you're
back.
on D&D Beyond, you can hit the dice in the bottom left, hit the D20 on the top, and at the bottom it'll say "Roll to
Oh,
everyone."
yeah.
There's a drop-down menu you can do to just Dungeon Master.
Right, that's what I was looking for. Where is that at?
So you click the dice with, and then the big dice menu pops up.
Yeah, we're on the left.
Yes.
Mhm.
Click the
D20
D20 at the top. And at the bottom, it says "Roll to everyone." There's another drop-down menu.
There you go.
Okay, my friend. What is Merle thinking about
Her
in
daughters.
this moment?
Her daughters. Shit's
Is
all
there
she
any
wants. She wants to get back
particular
to them.
memory of them that flashes in your mind?
Us catching fireflies, because Frank reminds us of fireflies. And how much her daughters would love Frank.
Okay. Mikhail.
How's he looking?
He's looking dead almost.
Almost.
Because I'm feeling spiteful, I'm going to use my 19 portent to replace whatever roll this would be, because I don't want to miss. So it's going to be a 19 plus 8, 27 to hit for a firebolt, because I'm feeling annoyed.
Okay.
That's a whole 7 points of fire damage. It just stings. A little extra with how much ferocity was thrown into it.
7 points. He is still standing.
That's fine.
Barely. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I don't have any bonus actions. How far away am I from him, distance-wise?
I would say you're still back.
Back 30 feet. I'll move back another 30 feet, because he'll still be within my range, regardless.
Okay. We send you with 2 health. What is your action this combat? You're muted, bud.
I guess I just whack him.
Whack him.
Whack him. Does a 30?
Yes.
13 damage.
Fucking yeah.
Is he dead? Or do I hit him again?
You thwack him upside the head with the pommel of your rapier, and he's swaying back and forth. You'll
If he's not dead, I'm hitting him again.
never escape. Even if you do, they won't believe you. And he falls off the side
What?
into the nothing.
I don't let him.
You don't let him?
Yeah.
You catch
We don't
him?
want to do that.
I catch
Put him
him.
back on. Put him back on the platform. Let me hit him again.
This is hilarious. Frank, how would your tiny form like to catch this man?
I'm going to dispel my mirror image, and then I will be casting Reduce on the elf. Making him a also small creature that I lift up.
You were right after Seraphine, so I will allow Seraphine to act first. Seraphine, do you want to pass turn so that Frank can attempt to catch this sumbitch?
Yeah, go for it. I want to see what this goes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Frank,
like I wasn't done. What the heck?
Its weight's reduced to 1/8 of normal.
1/8 of normal. Okay. Let's not forget, you are still tiny. You are small.
I am small. I am not
So-
tiny.
Give me an athletics check.
Can it be? He's currently dead, right? Or is he unconscious?
He is dead.
If so, can I try to go up under him with my acrobatics, grab up with my hand with my ring to store him?
Fucking hell. Yes, you can store him.
And then I fly back up, and then I don't say anything about it. Like I just went over the cliff. He went over the cliff. I went over the cliff. I come back up, and then I rush over and hug Maribel and be like, "No, no, please, no." Oh wait, no, that was the wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry, no. I need that slot. It'd
But
be.
that was very nice.
I know. It'd be 25 though.
25 is pretty good.
Are you mad about it?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
There would be still one turn in between.
Yeah. So, Mirabelle, you do need to roll another death saving throw before that happens.
Okay.
So, D20, send it to me. Okay. Frank, you do heal her. She comes back to consciousness. Snaps back to reality, if you could say.
Back to
Back to
reality.
life, if you will.
But there is a little 30, 40 pound person hugging you.
On me?
I mean, I'm not throwing my weight on you. I have wings.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, sorry I didn't ask first. And then he backs off.
I just continue to lay there.
Okay. There is a bit of a bobble at the edge of the path, near back where Visenya had obliterated the air elemental. It's pretty easy to find, especially for Zeraphine, as it's humming. Constantly.
Are we able to see where exactly it's coming from? What was it? An item of sorts, or
It is.
Is it the car?
It's a little bead. Back on the path. Right where Visenya took out the air elemental.
Go and retrieve it.
am I able to? Yeah, can we retrieve it? I'd like to try and figure out what it is.
Okay. Pretty simple. You guys were sent here to find these things.
Oh,
This is
it's
an
like
air-
one of course.
This is an air elemental core.
Another one for the collection.
However, you were sent to find earth elemental cores.
Rude.
But this is still cool.
It's still a part of the collection. Our collection, not necessarily the one that we'll be trading, albeit.
I'm going to say that there are still 2 elves out there somewhere. Whether or not they're right next to you, whether or not they're right behind you, we will find out next time on Valley of Endless War.
On in a second. Earlier.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Thanks for watching with us. And we'll see you next time.
Frank loves all of you.
Bye.
Bye.